Welcome to day 5943. Yeah, slight issue with this PC is that it's not really an easy way for me to check the stream title. It's fine. Let's get it. Alright, so I guess today I'm gonna try to do the story mode. Whatever is going on with John Sunday, or what he's up to, right? It's not really like the issue right now is that I don't really have a space for me to like slot my PC, so I have to like put my PC in a weird angle, so my volume of voice might be very what I call exaggerating wide range, right? Oops, sorry. Okay, before that I need to change certain setting. Let me lock this. Property, no, advanced property. I feel like my audio might be too loud, so I'm gonna turn it down a bit. And I do feel like my hopefully this is also too loud, so I just turn it down a bit. So hopefully it's around something better or more in line to what I want it to be. Nice. I don't think I did this week. Oh, this is gonna change. I need to do this soon. Fuck, I need to do this soon. I don't think I did this week Echo of War, right? Yeah, I haven't done this week Echo of War. I'm gonna feel like I'm gonna forget if I don't do this now. But this is gonna take a while. I just hope to remember. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna write it out somewhere that I won't forget. So okay, I'm gonna write it here just so that when I stop the stream, it should remind me, or I'll probably do it off stream then. Okay. That being said, let's jump straight ahead to the new quest. If I know the hotkey for it. The new quest. A new venture on a date dawn. All who wakes. Discuss your next trip with the others. It has been a while since you awoke from dream. Staring into the deep sky, you think back on everything you gained from your adventure so far and begin to grow excited for your next trailblazing expedition. Outside your window, the mysterious air of your destination piques your... Hold on, why are we still on Penacony? Look like it's time to discuss your upcoming trip with the rest of the crew. You know, sure, let's do some story recap.
The clock winds back to the start of the journey to Penacony. The Astral Express, upon invitation from the watchmaker, heads to a cosmic vacation spot, the Reverie Hotel, for a banquet. However, in this sweet dream paradise, they unexpectedly become entangled in two bizarre murder mysteries.
Kinda wish I can toggle the volume first.
A grand struggle for a legacy begins. Numerous factions enter, one after another, acting in response to the situation. The family hosts also plot to capture the watchmaker with this opportunity and ensure the Charmony Festival takes place as scheduled. A confrontation between the emanator of the Nihility, Acheron, and IPC representative Aventurine becomes the turning point of the entire event. The latter, through a grand death, shatters the family's lies and reveals the existence of the primordial dreamscape, Dreamflux Reef. The Express crew thus delves into the heart of the situation. Here, Gallagher reveals to everyone the truths about the dreamscape, the Stellaron, Mikhail, and the other nameless. They finally uncover the legacy of the Trailblaze and, in doing so, receive a glimpse from the Harmony. To fulfill the wishes of their predecessors, everyone heads to the Penacony Grand Theater with the intention of sealing the Stellaron. However, they are forced into a deadly battle against Sunday, the head of the Oak family, who is aligned with the Order. This great battle concludes with the fall of the Order once again. The future of Penacony remains uncertain. However, thanks to the mediation of the crew, the family and the IPC agree to cede some of their interests and reach a consensus. Penacony regains the right to determine its own destiny. In the very end, Sparkle makes a grand return with a startling bombshell. This crisis is ultimately resolved amid spectacular fireworks. With everyone receiving their own best ending, the tragicomedy of the sweet dream comes to a close.
Oh, wow. It's interesting. You know, I'm always curious, where does the hot hit exit? Why is it like this though? Sorry, I'm just, because I'm like aligning to my laptop, but the hot hit is like coming out, and if you put it in a certain angle, yeah, it's blowing straight to the monitor screen. I don't think this good. Won't this like melt the screen? That's interesting. Normally you put it in 90 degrees, then you're like, what? I always thought the heat would be coming below, but no, it's absorbing from the top left and exit to the top right. Interesting. Anyhow, I hope they didn't overlook this design for this laptop and I won't just have my screen permanently melted. I do need this laptop. Let's go. Ah shit, I should adjust the audio first. Oh fuck. I thought we will not be in here as of yet because this might be related to the event, the side event. Oh, what is this? I guess it is louder. Here it's making it louder than usual. The pilot car. I was hoping to get a small cinematic introduction. I guess Pailu. I'm like, wait, Pailu is in the quest now. It's Pailu. Okay.
Amphorius, the eternal land.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Amphorius, the eternal land.
Oh. Oh no. Maybe it's just this one instant, right? Maybe they just misplaced this one vowel line. There's no record of this word in the data bank, not even a mention of its name.
It's a world hidden away from outside observation, with a presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection. It's mysterious, all right. You haven't been with us on the Express very long. Will the journey be too much for you to handle?
Nah, it's no sweat. There's no need to be nervous. I understand that it may be difficult for us today to wrap our head around the idea that there's a world actively didn't adventure to, but a journey like that was only routine to the Express crew back then. After all, to trailblaze is to explore the universe boundary.
We should consider Pom-Pom's opinion too. They don't know we're considering Amphorius as a destination.
Fuck. So I'll take care of it. That said, Pom-Pom usually stay out of the discussion about destination. The final decision will likely still be on us to make. Oh, this is so sad. What a sad sequence of days is gonna be. A story mode where the main cast, not even like it's like a main team member to not able to be voice acted. That is like, ouch. And I know there's like some sort of strike going on. That's why it's like a lot of the English voice actor is like in and out. It's unfortunate, but I guess we just have to move on and see how it goes. But it's so sad to not able to hear them. In that case, we best take the time to think this over.
Yeah! Plus, even if we pass Amphorius over, we've still got a fuel problem to solve.
Well, then for now, I'll let Miss Black Swan know that we are considering the Eternal Land as destination. Seeing as how this is going to be an unusual adventure, it's be good for us to take some time out to make preparation for the journey. Meanwhile, I'll see if I can find out more affairs from our ally before we...
In other words, we won't be leaving Penacony anytime soon.
Or we could also revisit our previous stops to make sure that the astral charts and navigation routes are all functioning fine. I wonder if the hole in the Tychean Stadium has been repaired.
The Express has been on the go almost the whole time since we left the space station. We barely had any time to catch out breath. Let's take this as an opportunity to wrap up our vacation instead and make the most of our break. At this moment, people still haven't expected this vacation to be so fulfilling. They will witness the Grand Zenzo War Dance, and during this moment and leisure, the blah blah. And those they will meet again include not only friend but also foe. I see. So the timing is that intro is directly after the Penacony story, but before the whole
Creating chaos is also a means of maintaining social stability, if you ask me.
If you have the time for mindless gossip, you're probably better off spending it on getting actual work done.
They say this is all part of ongoing investigations. But is there even any point to doing this? The threat's long been neutralized. They're just putting on a show. I mean, look at us. This sudden surge in inter-family cooperative efforts. It's nothing but a pretense for those outsiders, isn't it?
Sounds like you've got insider intel. Now I'm curious. Are the stories going around true? Was the furor that broke out a while ago really a result of trouble within the Oak family?
Those are some difficult questions. Didn't I just say that creating chaos is also a means to maintaining social stability?
What does your voice sound
Who
familiar?
knows who's been fanning the flames? But there are a dozen rumors going around out there, each one more outlandish than the last.
Oh, I've heard those. Conspiracy theories about how the IPC had orchestrated everything and... what was it again? That the chaos was only quelled because of an accident? Makes no sense. So what's the lowdown?
Oh, the truth has probably been long buried under all the hearsay. All I can say for sure is that someone's taken the rap for it.
Rap? Like
You
Rampa?
mean the former Oak family head?
Bingo. Most of the blame was pinned on him when the Charmony Festival was abruptly cancelled. Since then, not a single soul's seen him. Heck, forget his whereabouts. Nobody even knows if he's still alive. Talk about scary. For all we know, we might have watched something go down in history, like what happened to the Black Plum family back then,
Black
without
Plum
even
family.
realizing it.
I've heard another theory about that family head, though.
I beg your pardon, sirs. Dreamweavers are carrying out inspections on the routes around here, and all affected facilities have been closed off. Kindly take a detour in the meantime.
What happened? Is this because of the Stellaron? Jeez. Are we Penaconians never gonna dream in peace again?
There is no cause for alarm, sir. The Stellaron has already been sealed. This is just a routine inspection. A move to heighten security, if you will. Please rest assured that the family will do everything in our power to protect the sweet dreams of every guest.
I see. We'll leave the two of you to your work then.
Excuse me, sir. Have we met before?
Oh. Do you recall when or where we might have met?
My bad. I must be mistaken. Sorry about that. Sweet dreams to both of you, sirs.
You sure have a knack for stirring up trouble. Of all the routes available, you had to take the one that Bloodhound's keeping watch over.
We shouldn't run into any problems with you around. Even if they see through the Harmony's power of disguise, there'll be a way for us to escape.
Spare a thought for me, will you? Just being in your company is plenty enough to get me into trouble, Mr. Prime Fugitive of Penacony.
And that is exactly why I need you with me. You're the only one I can rely on in Penacony now.
The only one you can rely on, huh? What about her?
At least, she was spared from the consequences of my actions.
What a shame, huh?
Why do you say that?
Just thought that being mean might be more effective than consoling you. I've seen plenty like you, eager for everyone to take you to task after a setback because that's the only way you'll feel better. As though the more they condemn you, the more likely you can rectify your mistake. That said, if I'd really wanted to hit you where it hurts, I'd use a different approach. Like a show of sympathy, for example.
You're right. I won't deny that.
She should still be in Penacony. Aren't you going to look for her?
That won't be necessary. I'm sure you already know why, considering your vested interest in reading my thoughts. I can't bring myself to see her when I'm a fugitive.
All right, then let's keep going. Helping a fugitive return to their home. So exciting.
Have you ever heard of Warwick before? I feel like this is the first time we met him, no? Warwick. Hey to Aideen Park. I was say, wait, what the fuck happened to all the teleporter? I guess it's limited usage now. Let me swap my team just in case. Oh, I can't access to the thingy thing. Don't worry. Ooh. Sure, I use the story version of you. You. What would it be true if I say like put you? Nah. Put you. Then I'll go right here. Now we're immersive.
I see 2 bloodhounds. They appear to be on official business, unlike the pair from earlier. What's happening at Ideen Park?
Hey! In case you didn't notice, I can't see anything.
I'd imagine being shot.
My apologies. I forgot that you're not very tall.
Remind me, why do I have to make this trip with you again?
We've been through this. You're the only one I can turn to now. Besides, we once lived a cat and dog existence. Embroiling you in my affairs won't weigh on my conscience.
You certainly don't have much of one if you can bring yourself to say something like that.
Are you Sparker?
Yet you will repay this
Yes, I
favor
will.
all the same. After all,
You know, that's like
you're only
Sparker is the
alive
only
today
other character
because
that
of me.
interact with Sunday, you know?
you owe me that much.
Holy moly. Can you get any more conceited?
When you were abandoned in the wild and near your end, I showed you a way to survive
I
and
guess
helped
not.
you escape the jaws of death. When you were at your wit's end and felt lost about your future, I did everything within my power to help you safeguard your position in the family.
And to be fair, Sparker doesn't really need a
Okay, I
disguise.
get it already. You have a way with words, I'll give you that. Still, it's one thing to repay a favor, quite another to knowingly put myself in harm's way. I don't understand. Why are you hell-bent on going back to Penacony? Is this an IPC mission? Did they make you a deal? You can have your freedom back, but in return you must turn against all whom you once called family or something like that?
Regrettably, Lady Bonajade didn't drop so much as a hint about it.
Bonajade.
Go now. You are
Oh.
free, O Chosen One, who dare to exceed his bounds. Sever your wings, descend to the mortal realm, and walk their lands. See what this world is truly like.
I will not accept your charity.
As I mentioned earlier, it's a trade, and you don't have to give me an answer right now. Rewards are not reaped in a day, and if there's one thing I'm best at, it's waiting. The sweet dream still continues, and the night is still long. You have plenty of time to contemplate your answer.
She only left me with a most intriguing message before setting me free. As for whether I can afford the price of my freedom, I'll only know when I find out what it is.
But nothing good ever comes out of being in the IPC's debt.
I'll cross that bridge when I get to it. For now, there's still some time before that payment is due, so why not exercise the right to freedom that I've just regained?
By walking straight into a trap?
Or by making amends for past deeds. When it's time to go, this will be farewell for good. So, before I leave Penacony, I'd like to take some time to look back on all the events that have taken place.
Can't you just look back on it from a distance?
There's something else I want to do too. The embryo of philosophy may have fallen, but the order in Penacony wasn't built in a day. This sweet dream is likely to still contain residual traces of the Oak family's influence.
Get off your high horse. The other 4 families are more than capable of working things out on their own.
I might have gone astray, but others shouldn't have to clean up after my mistakes.
Then you should also know that the IPC isn't gonna help you a second time. If you fall into the family's hands again, you're done for.
You know how it is. Old habits die hard. The tie should be on the center line. The shirt must not protrude from the vest. Trouser creases should be perfectly straight, and always aligned with the tips of your shoes. We should always ensure that everything is in order before walking out the door. The same applies when bidding my home farewell, too.
But what has Ideen Park got to do with you? Don't tell me that the Founder's one of your disguises.
I'm not that old.
Oh, come on. Take a joke, will ya?
No. They are gone. Nope, never mind.
Sorry, but park facilities are out of order. Refurbishment works are currently underway. Please come back again later.
That sounds familiar.
I'm aware of the situation. You can skip the report.
What? What are you talking about? I mean... Mr. One Week, please excuse me. I should have recognized you earlier. I must be more tired than I realized.
I want to know what's going on in there. You'll tell me, won't you?
There's nothing much to say, actually. We Bloodhounds are just as baffled as you are. My guess is that it's simply part of the aftermath of the Stellaron incident.
Aftermath?
You are?
Renowned workaholic, Mr. Workday.
Oh.
He works for me. You don't know him?
Oh, I see. Pardon my ignorance, sir.
Hello, Workday.
Coming back to the topic of the park, let's just say that it has been recently observed that certain behaviors are not tolerated around here.
What happens if you violate the prohibitions?
It's baffling, but corrective measures will be taken. It's kind of difficult to explain. Maybe you'd like to see for yourself?
Yeah, that works. Can you keep watch over the entrance? We'll go in and have a look for ourselves.
Please take these notes with you. They may come in handy.
You shouldn't have said that just now. It'll only make us look suspicious.
Said what?
Mr. Workday?
I was just telling the truth. I've always found this name to be more suitable for you. So, why are we here? You managed this park before?
You could say that. I was still a child back then. To become the bronze Melodia of the Oak family, I'd gone under Mr. Gopherwood's tutelage.
Gopherwood? Damn.
We were taking a walk in the park like any other day, when he suddenly hit on the idea to have me manage the park. Within the domain he demarcated, my every word would hold the force of law. In hindsight, that was probably the first time that I enforced order.
You rose through the ranks soon after. I take it that you must have done a pretty good job.
Quite the contrary. I made a terrible mess of things. Fortunately, the tourist thought of it as nothing more than a spell of merrymaking.
Was that his way of training you?
Perhaps he was just using an approach with lighter consequences to show me what he'd learned in life. That there is never an ideal paradigm when it comes to rules. If the enforcer is incapable of introspection, then even regulations once laid down with the noblest of intentions will eventually become defiled. This place is no exception. The distorted after-echoes of the Order will only add to the chaos.
Let's see what we have on these notes.
I'll write down what I've noticed for now. I'll go over things when I meet the others later. No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Only cast and crew member are allowed on the stage. Be kind to bird. Do not discard trash in trash can. Please do not use so glad bottle cap. So by drip drop throw while experiencing the attraction. Handstand and walk around flower bait are prohibited. Attention and conduct that have not been mentioned are not necessarily safe, but just have not yet been reviewed. Interesting.
No consumption of food except for burgers. What? Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited. Yeah, let's not worry about how the Bloodhounds figured this one out. Huh. I reckon the worst that can happen for this one is that they'll flip you back on your feet. Say, why don't you test it out this time? I'd love to see you do a handstand.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Why not?
Handstand walks around flower beds are prohibited.
Why not?
Now, let's not worry about how the Bloodhounds figured this one out. Huh. I reckon the worst that can happen for this one is that they'll flip you back on your feet. Say, why don't you test it out this time? I'd love to see you do a handstand.
Wrong button.
No, thank you.
No, thank you. Be kind to bird. No message on them. You hear a faint sound emanating from somewhere, resembling a bird chirping from your conscious. You guys download expected nothing is there. After all, real bird do not exist within the dream. Oh, that's neat. I forgot that only the people of the Trailblazers can see the what the fuck you call, like the Trailblaze thingy thing. Fuck. Simply Clocky, like Brother Hanu and the gang. Only the Trailblazers should be able to see them, or like the one with the heart of the Trailblaze. That's smart. Play. No play. Fine. Yum.
No consumption of food other than burgers, especially ice cream. Please tell me you didn't make this rule.
I have nothing against desserts. The only reason I made that rule is so that people can learn to wait in line in an orderly manner for things, instead of shoving and jostling people around.
What happens if I break the rule?
It's as the Bloodhound said. Corrective measures will be enforced.
Try me.
Wait, don't!
Oh, you're dead. Every guy that has been vanished into Warwick's stomach. Warwick?
Ah. So, where are those corrective measures?
Fucking implode.
That's odd.
Didn't I tell ya? The family can take care of the issue without you having to get involved. Next on the list is the stage. Let's go and check it out.
Oh, so probably... They probably think like that the order is have enactment on them. And since the order is down or is not as relevant, they no longer have such. We can just play this as normal. Only that one can be used. Cannot remember exactly. It seems like only that one can be used.
Only cast and crew members are allowed on the stage. A surprisingly reasonable rule.
And an easy one to test. Neither of us is part of the cast or a crew member. Let's try it out.
Yippee!
Huh?
Let's try that again.
Yippee! Okay.
What's going on?
Guide those who have lost their way back onto the right path. Looks like this is an example of the corrective measures that the Bloodhound mentioned. It's exactly what I would have done back then.
You've been iron-fisted since you were little, haven't you? Wait a sec. If this is how violations are corrected, then everything that I ate just now?
Bleh.
I tried to warn you.
Like a drunkard commonly seen by the sidewalk, he vomit a sliver of rainbow.
How do you feel?
Now, I'm feeling murderous.
Fair enough.
In any case, say
In
what
any
you
case.
will, but I can't sit by and do nothing. Not when I'm the cause of all this trouble in Ideen Park. There's no need to involve the Dreamweavers. I'll fix these distortions once and for all.
What's the plan?
Nothing complicated. All distortions have their roots. We'll be able to trace them to the source once they manifest. Breaking a few rules will do. We just need to make sure that the corrective measures that will be implemented aren't too much for us to handle. When a distorted after echo manifests to correct us, I'll be able to pinpoint its whereabouts. Then, I'll use the power of tuning to heal the dreamscape.
So, can I take it that rules are meant to be broken now?
Rules are made to be broken. Yo. Based on the rule, investigate the unusual occurrence.
Please do not use Soul Glad bottle caps sold by the Dream Jolt troupe while experiencing the attractions. The Dream Jolt troupe, where? Are they hiding or something?
Probably there. Like that one that's like looking at us menacingly.
Let the show begin.
I commend.
Hey buddy, how you like to? How do you do?
Oh, there it is. Found a good hiding spot, didn't ya? Come on, let's buy some bottle caps from it.
Just one moment.
Place some alfalfa credit in the front of a bubble hound.
Let me translate that for you. Who are you trying to pay with your spare change?
Sunday has placed even more alfalfa credit.
I'm afraid you're going to have to handle this if it isn't enough.
Handle this? Handle what? Wait, is that really all you've got on you?
May I remind you that I am currently on the run?
Dreams will let out a third shout. They move closer, pointing solo and into a
Whew. Luck's on our side. Looks like we scraped together just enough.
So glad bottle cap. For a high price, the fact that bottle cap are available even outside of nuclear wasteland. Okay, good reference. Is
Shall
that
we
only
give this
from?
capsule machine a try and see what happens?
Is bottle cap in like as a currency only exclusive to? I mean, not exclusive lah, but it's like popularized by Fallout. Don't remember any other show. I mean, I didn't watch much show, but I only know it's popular because of Fallout. Does it? But I'm not. I wonder is it like the original is from Fallout. Yogu is free. Let's see what I get. Nothing so far. Oh.
Things off so far. Maybe we should open the capsule?
You should have done that since warning has proven futile. Punishment is now inevitable. Oh, that's a fucking note of no and a half.
They can't be seriously going that far, right? No. Hey, look out!
I'll overcome the thorns.
That is like a weird rule though.
Here is thunder.
Why do they punish the consumer and not the
Show no
production
mercy.
producer? Right? Why not have a rule and say like, oh, if you sell bottle cap
It's okay. It's okay.
as a dream drop trope, then you punish the dream drop trope. But no, instead they punish the people that buy from them.
Together as one.
I guess it's technically possible to, I guess maybe if you buy them in outside yeah, of the influence of the order, it might not be noticed, and therefore then you use it to go inside and play with it, then that's fine. Okay, you know, that's fine. It's the same thing as like, oh, you use illegal money or fake money, and you can say like, oh, why not just blame the person that sell you fake money or fake goods? Okay, you're not fine enough. Fair enough, fine enough. Right.
Did they have to do that? They could have just recalled the capsule.
Perhaps making the attractions no longer just attractions is another corrective measure?
Aren't the rules being too finicky with words?
We're not breaking enough rules. We should look elsewhere, too.
What did they say? Oh, we don't put trash in the trash can. This is definitely another fight. Let me just tell you that right now.
Do not discard trash in trash cans.
Oh, discard the trash in trash can.
This is absurd. Did you make this rule too?
Children tend to be fascinated by such paradoxes. I was no exception.
Forget it. I don't even know how to joke about this. Well, what do you suggest we throw in?
No, we are putting it. Do not discard trash in trash can. Trash in trash can.
Something's happening.
Oh, put the trash.
What is this? A woodcutter's trash can?
Enough. The location of the distortion is nearby.
The echo after echo of order, once disordered, only add to the chaos. As a tuner, Santi can easily discern where the harmony of this game has been disrupted. Ah. Where? This way. Can't tell which way you're pointing. That way, okay. This is a round pool table.
Oh, there it is. Huh. It does look somewhat like you.
What?
Time for it to disappear for good. Reveal thyself unto me, as is customary. All creatures endowed with eyes bear souls of equal worth.
Then exploded.
Whoa, it worked. The IPC totally should have sent someone to keep an eye on you. Aren't they worried that you might make a comeback in Penacony and grow a new pair of wings?
So long as there remains a need for me to keep a low profile, I'm no threat to them.
That's true. Come to think of it, you had always been in the spotlight, be it as a respected member of the elite or leader. When was the last time you fell into the mud? All the way back during your childhood days?
Sometime before I turned 6. Like most boys would, I tried to fly with my ear feathers, only to fall into a pit.
Why the fuck
I
would you
almost
do
broke
that?
my halo.
That was sarcasm, in case you didn't realize. But whoa, you actually remember something like that?
You never forget times of failure. It's only human nature.
You're probably the only one who'd consider something like that a failure.
Huh. Nope.
What is it this time?
Just looking back.
But nothing's there.
That's the whole point of revisiting a place. When I look at everything here, the memories are so fresh, it's as if it all only happened yesterday. when the younger me tasted failure here, I ran myself ragged to fix the mess. I thought myself no longer the same person as before. But it looks like I was just going round in circles. I'm glad for this chance to look back on my past in this way. Come now. We should go. This will be a long farewell.
So we essentially are just retracing like location and seeing like his point of view of like his like
Where are we heading next?
memories
Oti
of those
Mall.
locations.
There are bloodhounds stationed along the way, though. It might be better to take a quieter route.
I don't mean to meddle, but I'd advise you to stay away from that place.
Did something happen?
There isn't any concrete information yet, but anomalies have been reported around the area. The family is currently investigating. You okay?
I'm fine. The Stellaron incident may have been quelled, but who is to say that nobody has another agenda? Thanks for the tip, sir. We'll make a detour. May you stay safe, too.
Hold on. Sweet dreams are technically safe, but it would be wise to look out for oncoming vehicles.
Thank you.
Technically.
Whew, that was no ordinary passerby. It's a miracle that he didn't see through your disguise.
The Astral Express should have departed a long time ago. Why is he still in Penacony? We needn't change our plans because of him. But be sure to keep your guard up. I hope nothing terrible has fallen upon Penacony while I was in captivity the last few days.
They explode.
Come now. It's time we set off. Let's not stick too close to each other, just in case. A few feet or so between us will do.
It's like an eerie on the mind. I mean, to stream like this is gonna fucking. I'm gonna die. That's what I'm gonna. That's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. This way? This way.
Seems I let my wishful thinking get the best of me. Will you at least give me a chance to explain?
I will, but before I do, put your hands behind your back and answer my questions in short sentences.
Short sentences?
I need to make sure your words aren't concealing any dangerous incantations.
I can't believe I've left everyone with such a peculiar impression of me. Please, believe me when I say that I didn't come back here with ill intent. Penacony will never experience the Order again, either.
I'm afraid I won't be taking your words at face value, not after how you wielded the power of harmony. Answer me. What are you doing here?
It looks like there's only one way to gain your trust. Come on out, 1 week. We found ourselves an ally.
So, it was the IPC that freed you.
My sister has likely made an agreement of some sort with them. As for how I'm able to move around freely in Penacony, I have 1 week to thank for that. As you can see, I've only returned to my home to bid it farewell. Would you be kind enough to give me a chance to say goodbye, so that I may leave without regrets?
Agreed. But until you leave Penacony for good, you're to stay by my side.
You have my gratitude.
I left my home in a hurry, too. I know how it feels. That said, I can't make this call by myself. My companions need to know about this, too.
The Astral Express crew is in Penacony too?
Come with me. We'll go find them. You come along, too.
Okay. Boy, this is gonna be a party.
Nope. I'm noticing my stream is only showcasing. But hopefully my stream's alright. Can't tell. I generally like get this new setup. I really cannot tell how does it look, feel, or sound. It seemed to be a bit stuttering from like the preview. I just
We're here.
noticed.
They should be somewhere nearby.
Mr. Yang, if you don't mind, there's something that puzzles me. Now that the crisis on the planet of festivities has been averted, shouldn't the Astral Express have departed to continue on its trailblazing journey? Why have you and your companions stayed behind in Penacony? Could it be that someone stirred up trouble after I left?
And if that were indeed the case,
I doubt I'm in any position to be proposing ideas, but I'm happy to defer to the Nameless and aid with any plans you may have.
there's no need to worry. All is well in Penacony. Our reason for lingering here is a certain unusual passenger.
A passenger?
The Express has been commissioned to send a passenger back home. We're just resting up in Penacony for a while before we depart.
By passenger, do you mean this lady here?
Oh!
Or these ladies?
This... how?
You're finally here, Mr. Yang. We have a huge problem.
Fucking field just exploded. What the fuck happened? What the fuck happened there? Meanwhile, at the soaring clock hand, hey, they remember the name.
Isn't it fascinating how variables never fail to find their way into the lives of organic life forms?
Neither did I expect to see you here in Penacony, Mrs. Grom. I had assumed the Genius Society was invited to the festival.
I have no interest in the Harmony's celebration, so it's only natural for me to turn down the invitation. But it looks like my decision also cost me the front row seat to all of your exciting adventures. Conclusion: there is likewise a downside to pursuing reason.
I'm sure if all you geniuses show up in the Harmony Festival, things will end very much different.
I hear that the Astral Express has established a collaboration with the Garden of Recollection for your next destination.
They did suggest a destination, but that was all. Do you hear this from Manderfelda? It was a world beyond the knowledge of Nameless. After all, I wrote to her hoping that the all-encompassing erudition could provide us with some information.
Could there be more to it?
Yes, there is something else. Miss Black Swan said Emphorius is a world influenced by 3 paths, and the erudition is one of the paths.
Logic The average Pathstrider wouldn't leave any trace behind in the Garden of Recollection's mirror.
Alright, so this has to be related to the animator, or perhaps even the Aeons. That's why I wanted to know if the genius had any clue about it.
It's a pity we do not communicate much within the society. Not to mention we've lost most of our members to the Lord of Silence. I have never heard of Amphorius, however.
Madam would say the same, but it did pique her interest, and she agreed to do a little digging. My guess is that there is a chance of gathered recollection behind it. She has always had a keen interest in the membranes technology after all. This is probably why Big Herta is involved. It's also thanks to her that we got to make Miss Ron May acquaintance a while back. We even went to her... what? We even went into... the fuck did I just read? We even went into the Kalenga abyss to bring the Leviathan carcass back for our new friend. Speaking of her, this is far too much an understatement, but none of us expected to see an old friend at Miss Ron's May. When do you do this? Went to the abyss to bring a Leviathan carcass? Is that...
That Foxian girl has indeed been through an unimaginable turn of events. I suppose that's the fate you organic life forms are bound by.
A bound that truly
So,
must...
is it out of goodwill that the Astral Express volunteered to send her back home?
Would the Nameless see a point in keeping work and favor apart? It's a request. She hoped to make a brief stop somewhere to reframe her mindset before returning to the Zenzo, considering her unique position with the Alliance.
Looks like this is one exceptional passenger. Don't you have to accompany her then, Miss Himiko?
My companion are with her. They know Miss Tingyun better anyways. Plus, those youngsters will definitely do a better job than me when it comes to vacations. They're probably having a wonderful time right now. Wow, great time.
So, is
Amazing time.
anyone gonna tell me what's going on? March?
Oh, about that. Why don't you ask her instead?
Say my name.
She knows how to present things logically.
Totally. Apparently there's many Tingyun here with us. That's very logical.
You don't have to tell him that. He can see for himself. Forget it. I'll tell you. We walked around with Miss Tingyun for a while after separating from the rest. But then we ran into something weird.
Did something happen in the dreamscape?
Actually, it's more like it was someone's fault. We met a Pepeshi filming a Try Not to Laugh challenge, and he gave us some of his candy. A type of candy that's supposed to make you fall over laughing.
So that sort of try not to laugh challenge.
I didn't really want to do it, but she insisted on us giving it a shot. That's how we got into this problem.
What happened?
Before behold the Laughing Maniac, March 7th.
Oh, come on, stop interrupting. So, we had some candy, and we're so happy we rolled around on the ground for a bit
She looks so
before
sad.
standing up. But once we did, we realized Miss Tingyun ate the candy too. But she only sneezed nonstop. Achoo! Achoo! Sneeze after sneeze. And before we knew it, she multiplied into several Tingyuns right in front of us.
What's your take on this?
The dreamscape is a Memoria world. It is likely the candy triggered her hypersensitive mind, causing scattered memory fragments to dissociate and become entities themselves. There is no cause for concern. We've experienced similar incidents from time to time in the sweet dream.
Mr. Yang? Who's this?
An Intellatron.
It's okay. You can reveal yourself now.
I was only being careful, or we would have been stopped by the Bloodhounds more than once on our way here. Help me remove my disguise. 1 week.
Oh my god, it's workday.
It's been a while, everyone.
You! What's going on?
Mr. Yang! You betrayed us!
Everyone, stay calm. I'll explain.
Blah.
I believe that at this point, Sunday has no reason to be dishonest. But to prevent any unforeseen complications, I'll be accompanying him everywhere he goes until he leaves Penacony. Mr. 1 Week here is an old acquaintance of Sunday's.
Pleased to meet you, fair lady. And you, of course. You're the heavyweight who pummeled this control freak.
I'm sorry, are you not gonna associate the fucking me as the fair lady? Wow, rude. Nah is team effort. Nah is definitely the train diff.
The surprises just keep pouring in. First there was Miss Acheron, and then Miss Ting-Yoon. Why does it seem like Mr. Yang always comes back with some extraordinary guests?
Let's leave this discussion for later. For now, we should be focusing on returning Miss Ting-Yoon to her normal self.
That's not gonna be easy. You'll see what I mean, Mr. Yang. These Ting-Yoons aren't exactly easy to communicate with.
Wait, so I presume this all happened during the last patch where they are talking to meet Runmei, which makes sense, right? But did they ever mention about sending some Lilai? I for some reason it does feel like they did mention it before. It's been like so long that I don't remember when they supposedly got it. And then Romy just attached the fucking like the body into Ting-Yoon or something. What the fuck did she do to Ting-Yoon? Is this Ting-Yoon or like not Ting-Yoon Yoon? Is this Ting or Yoon?
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Ting-Yoon are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Ting-Yoon to come together to form the Ting-Yoon Merchant Guild.
Ah, the smart Ting-Yoon.
How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
I want a clone copy of myself too. It is very useful.
How are you gonna clone your bat?
Mr.
We
Yang
have like
mentioned
2
the
other
Express's
weapons,
next
3
voyage is
coming
to
up.
send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Yes, more specifically the Xianzhou Luofu.
Because we have no other
Luofu.
Zenzo yet.
Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Laofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Ting-Yuns here.
You just say the same
Oh,
thing.
you're here again. So, what's your decision?
I say yes.
I'm still deliberating.
Come on.
I'm so highly sought after that it's only right I give it careful consideration.
Aha! I knew it. I always have an eye for talented people. No problem. Take your time.
Okay, fair enough. You have a different voice when I speak to you.
There's a good
Okay, no, wrong button.
Do as you're told.
Oh, you're here again.
Oh, ah,
I'm
scared.
I
Okay. I assume it's only the new Ting-Yun forward. The what Ting-Yun?
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal.
Flower into
But then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea. If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it. She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Ting-Yuns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Sunny.
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
You don't like the being called
Don't we
Sunny.
sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Ting-Yun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Ting-Yuns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it.
I'm not gonna tune all of them.
The only problem is that these Miss Ting-Yuns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
Find a thing that's easy to communicate with. Is there like no other character here and not gonna experience any of this? No one care. I think you just straight up start a business. What a business oriented mindset. Just immediately start a business the moment they duplicate. Money Grabber Ting-Yun. Is that the only name
There's a
Ting-Yun we
good
have?
shot.
Keep pressing the wrong
Do
button.
as you're told.
Invincible Strength. Sleepwalking Ting-Yun. I assume it's the one there. Kitty Ting-Yun. Okay, well, I'm just gonna start with this one. Okay, fair enough. She'll be seen completely oblivious to everything around her and is just standing there constantly operating cash fuel, occasionally letting out exciting laughs. Laugh. Yes. Laugh.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt her?
Nah, we're good. Do it again. Okay. No, that's enough. Yes. Hello, invincible fan builder.
Huh? Ugh, yikes. She's scary. No, I won't be able to talk to her.
What the fuck she did? What? Okay. Oh no, wait, there's one sleepwalking thing, right?
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Okay, wait, hold on. Before that, sleepwalking thing, Goodbye.
I'm walking on the street. What a weird dream.
Ugh, this Miss Ting Yun looks like she's sleepwalking. Nope, not her.
Yeah, she's probably be very good to talk with the moment she's, awake.
Huh? You can't fly? Why? I can. I can fly. A long, long time ago, a big girl flew with me really high into the sky. I'll take you next time. Pinky promise?
Is she talking
should
about...
we get someone to watch over her?
Is she talking about Yukong?
Nah, I think she's perfectly fine on her own. The childlike innocence that adults have is a lot more resilient than you can imagine.
Even if that's true, it doesn't apply to her.
I mean, that's a nice callback if it actually is referring to Yukong. Is no one here? Damn. Okay. If I move my camera weirdly because I'm using a touchpad. Sometimes I'm lazy to take my mouse, so I'm just using a touchpad.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Found her! If I remember correctly, this Miss Ting Yun's trait is...
Depression.
It's nothing special, really.
Crazy. There's nothing. There's somewhat normal Ting Yun.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try. My lady, if I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
I may control your emotion,
Before you
please.
start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Ting Yun hostage,
Gravitational disintegration. Yeah, what she said.
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. 1 week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
there's no need for that. You're acting so sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Are you all right with this, Miss Ting Yun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best 1 week.
1 week, more like 1 week. Haha, 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 haha. Go. Not the neck.
What the?
Not the neck.
Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
Never mind.
Look, it's working.
Whoop.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Huh?
Miss Ting Yun, you're finally back.
What?
You may be small, but you're pretty amazing.
What? But why the costume change though?
Huh? What's wrong?
What's the need of that?
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears. I nearly died. Just now.
Is it because of the Leviathan carcasses that's imparted in her? And also you did just die. Darkness descend before the eyes, representing of the chaos before the birth of the universe and whatever
Don't
the
be
fuck they say.
afraid.
Hello. Amidst the chaos, a voice emerged, resonating like that of a creator.
What is this place? No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Okay, buddy.
Who are you?
Voices in my head.
And who am I?
It's very loud.
Is that where I came from?
From a hallway, then that's so sad that you're born in a hallway.
And where does this path lead?
To another hallway. Oh! Wait a second. Oh shit! Wait, hold on. This one I need to use my mouse to feel. Shit, that's enemy. Is that enemy?
This path is so dark. Yet it's strange. The farther I walk, the more at peace I
Sorry, just want to know what this is.
feel. Not yet time to return.
Ooh!
Not yet time to return.
Well,
Could it be that this isn't the first time?
that's actually far. But you cannot fucking. It's like you barely can aim with that thing. I cannot sprint. Am I? That's a bit odd. I can't sprint. Interesting. I'm actually gonna pause and save. I think I'll leave.
Finally, a rare break. Why don't we head to the Bonajade Exchange and hang out for a bit?
The fuck am I? Why am I here? Why are you both here? What the fuck is going on here? Anyhow, I think that's it for today. I have stuff to do later on, so I only can stream this much. But seems like a good place to stop. Please don't call her big sister. So probably tomorrow I can continue more, and hopefully it won't take too long to finish the whole event and whole story mode. And I hope that I can finish everything like within reasonable time frame, unlike last time where I just have the event finished in like the last possible second. Okay. Anyhow, thanks so much for coming by. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see